All right, good morning, everybody. I'm hoping this is working. I am here in the Keys on vacation, and I'm joining you guys from Islamorada. So let's get started and do some meditation. And then we're going to do a stretch for run specific. Alrighty. So my name's Meredith. I'm a stretching therapist. Probably know most of you that are at camp. Usually I come to camp, but I will be there next year, promise. So let's get started. Come to a comfy seat. If you want to sit on a bolster or sit on a block, you could do that. Reach under, pull the flesh out from underneath your sits bones so they can root down into the mat. And then close your eyes, sit up nice and tall. We're going to do some breath work first, and then we'll move into some stretching for run specific, because I think you're going to go running today. And then the next one will be bike specific. All righty, so take a nice deep inhale through your nose. Let it out your mouth. Try 2 more like that. Each time you inhale, I want you to really fill up and feel the stretch in your chest and your belly and your ribs. And then when you exhale, let your shoulders relax back down again. And one more time, deep, deep, deep inhale. Let it go. And then image your spine. Imagine your spine in your mind and see if you can stack the blocks of your vertebrae one on top of the other. And then track your breath as it goes in through your nose. Watch your breath as it goes down your throat. See it fill up your chest muscle, your chest cavity first, and then your torso, and then your belly. And as you exhale, draw your belly button back to the spine to compress the breath out. The ribs will soften, the chest will fall. Inhaling, chest, ribs, belly. And then exhaling, belly pulling back towards the spine. Ribs will corset, chest will fall. Try 5 more breaths like that. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through your mouth or your nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Two more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, deep, 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 deep inhale. And exhale. Drop the chin to the chest. Slowly circle the head around to the right. And then reverse that circle back to the left. Bringing the head back to neutral, roll your shoulders back a couple of times. And then roll them forward a couple of times. and then shrug them up towards the ears, roll them to the back plane, and then drop them down. Turn your palms to face up towards the sky. And there is a word in Sanskrit called Satanama. Satanama is a healing word. And we're going to take your fingers and you're going to find your pinky finger. So your thumb and your pinky will meet and you'll say sa. And then your thumb and your ring finger will meet. You'll say ta. And then na is the thumb and the middle finger. And then ma is the thumb and the index finger. So it's going to go sa, ta, na, ma. And we're going to chant that together. If you're shy and you don't want to chant it out loud, no problem. You could just say it in your mind's eye or in your brain silently. Okay. So again, roll the shoulders back down, stack up the spine. And you're going to go sa, ta, na, ma. 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 Make it a little louder. Sa, ta, na, ma. 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 Softer. Sa, ta, na, ma. 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 Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. One more time, lift the chin. Inhale. Stick out your tongue, big. Exhale. Interlace the fingers. Turn your palms up towards the ceiling. Stretch up nice and tall. Look up. Exhale, left hand finds the floor. Reach up and over to the right. Nice deep inhale back to center. Turn the palms down towards the floor. Lift up. And exhale, right hand finds the floor. Reach up and over to the left. Come back to center. Place the hands behind you. Lift up through the chin and the heart. And then round the back. Pull on the front of the knees. Round your back. Good. Come over onto the hands and knees. Cat-cow pose. Spread your fingers nice and wide. So the Satanama chanting is something that you can do when things are starting to get rough on the run, because it's something that's supposed to eliminate pain, that statement. It's a healing. healing statement in Sanskrit. So you can use it to help others heal. If you want to imagine somebody in your mind and chant Satanama with them in your mind, or in terms of healing yourself, oftentimes, people towards the end of their race or towards the end of their workout, they could, really be hurting. So it's something that you can use really at any point if you're feeling, weathered or pain or anything like that. One more inhale, tail up. And exhale, take it down. Good, come up onto your knees, take your hands behind you, press your pelvis forward, open up your chest, lift up your heart. Come back up, moving into our hip stretch. Take your right foot forward, lunge forward into your right knee. Push the top of your left foot into the ground. Take the hands on the top of the right thigh, lift up the heart. Draw your shoulders down and back. Good, we're gonna move into our hip stretch. So pushing the top of your left foot onto the ground, slide your left knee forward like you're trying to bring your knee to your chest. It's gonna rock your body back and then lower back into it. One more time like that. Drive your left knee forward like you're trying to bring your knee to chest. Lift up your heart and then override that knee to chest feeling and pull yourself forward into the lunge. Drive the left knee forward like you're trying to bring a knee to chest. That's gonna tighten your left hip flexor and then override that, pull yourself forward into the lunge. If you need to pad your left knee, you could do that. One more time, drive it forward. Override, pull yourself forward into the lunge. Place the hands on the right thigh again. Traction your right thigh forward as you lift up through your heart. Lift your chin. And then take your right hand low and your left arm up and high. Reach up and over to the right. Release your hands. Extend through your right leg. Lift up through your heart. Inhale. Flex through your toes. If you can, grab onto the ball mount of your foot. Pull it towards you as you slide your right hip back in space. And then fingertip the floor, hinge forward into the lunge, and then hinge back into the hamstring stretch. Hinge forward into the lunge, try not to round your back. And then hinge back into the hamstring stretch. One more time forward. One more time back. Come forward into it. Curl your left toes under. Extend up through your left leg. Left hand is going to go low. Right arm's going to go high. Look up at that right arm. And then take your right arm around behind your back. Drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Release that. Take your right leg back. Downward dog. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Drop your shoulders down your back. And pedal push through your feet there. Good. Shift forward onto your mat. Plank pose. Have your knees come down. Have your chin and your chest come down. Cobra pose. Drop your shoulders down. Push the top of your toes into the ground. Draw your shoulders down and together. Lift up your heart. Inhale there. And exhale, come down. One more time like that. Inhale. Draw your shoulder blades together and drop your shoulders down. Push the top of your toes into the ground. Release your butt muscles. And then exhale, come down. Upward facing dog. Open it up. Lift up the heart. Drop the shoulders down. Lift the chin. And then come back to child's pose. Stretching out the low back, reach your arms forward, drop your heels to your sits, or drop your sits bones to your heels. And then bend your elbows, reach back, fingertips reach back for the shoulders. Good, come back up. Now we'll do reverse cat-cow. So you're going to exhale as you drop your belly down and lift up your heart. And then inhale into your shoulder blades. Exhale. and inhale. One more time, exhale and inhale. All righty, other side, hip flexor stretch to start with. Lunge forward into your left knee. Plant the hands on the left thigh, lift up the heart. And then pushing your top of your right foot into the ground, drive your right knee forward like you're trying to bring knee to chest. This movement, you're going to feel a tightening on that right hip flexor. It feels like a little bit of a stretch, but it's actually getting a contraction. And then come back to the lunge, just release. Do that one more time. Drive the right knee forward like you're trying to bring knee to chest. And now we're going to go into the eccentric stretch. Use your left foot, pull yourself forward into the lunge. And you could see I'm balancing on the railing. You could balance on a block or the railing. Drive the right knee forward like you're trying to bring knee to chest. And then override, pull yourself forward into the lunge. Last one, drive it forward. And then override, pull yourself forward into the lunge. Plant the hands on the left thigh, lift the heart up out of it. Traction the left thigh forward. And then take your left arm low, your right arm up high. Really anchor your right hip down and reach out of it. Good, release that hamstring stretch. Lengthen through your left leg. Feel like you're trying to dig your left heel into the ground as you do that, and then reach to the ball mount of your foot. If that doesn't reach it, grab like a shirt or something that you can reach to it. Push the foot away from you as you pull back. It's a great calf stretch. And then lunge forward into your left knee and then shift back into the hamstring. Lunge forward, left knee. Shift back, hamstring. One more like that. Lunge forward, left knee. And then shift back, hamstring. Fingertip the ground again. Really draw your left hip back in space and lead with your chin to hinge. Good. Curl the toes. Downward facing dog. Lift the hips. Again, pedal push through your feet here. We're going to go into a deeper calf stretch. Ground your left heel down, bend into your right knee, and then drive the right knee in towards midline. Really push the left thigh away from you. You can also take your right big toe and middle toe and hook it on the ball mount, on the heel of your left foot and pull down. And then switch, ground down through your right heel, press the floor away from you, yeah. Bend into your left knee, drive it towards midline. And then again, hook the big toe and middle toe on the heel. Push down. Good, shift forward into a plank pose. Draw your shoulders down your back, take your knees down, chin and chest between your thumbs. Slide it all the way out. Cobra, one round here, cobra. Inhale there. And exhale, come down. And then upward facing dog. Roll the hips forward. Make it like a loose upward dog. So really let your hips kind of sag towards the floor, but keep your navel pulled into your spine. Look to the left. Drive your right hip a little bit more forward. And then look to the right. Drive your left hip a little bit more forward. And then child's pose. This time knees open nice and wide. If you want to get the front part of your shins, then you could roll a bolster up and put it underneath your toes and push down the sits bones or your bum into your heels. And that's going to stretch the top of your feet. And now we're going to set up for quads at the wall. That'll be our final stretch for getting ready for running. And again, this is a great stretch to do after running too. So let me just slide this over a smidge so you can see that I've set up a pad, sorry, for my knee. Just got a rolled up shirt there. I'm going to do my left knee first. I'm going to slide my left knee into onto that pad, and the knee is right up against the wall. And then I'm going to take my right foot forward here. I'm going to lunge forward into my right foot, push the left foot into the wall to get my quad to fire up. And then I'm going to shift back. Lunge forward, push into the wall with your left foot. And then shift back. Your butt never touches your heel, okay? If you're straight, like way back like this, you're really getting the femoral tendon, the tendon that connects the kneecap to the kneecap to the thigh muscle, to your quad. Sorry, my brain is on vacation mode. So I don't want you to be like way back where your butt's touching your heel. Okay, so keep your alignment, your spinal alignment. Lunge forward, push into the wall, and then shift back. And then we'll do one more, lunge forward, push into the wall, and then shift back. And then again, reach out of it, just like we did earlier. Right there. And then release that. We're going to switch legs. Going to do the right knee on the pad. I'm going to do the left foot forward. Push forward, push into the wall with your right foot. So that's activating your right quad, your right thigh muscle, and then shift back to stretch it. And you might not even go very far back. That's totally cool too. Lunge forward, push into the wall, and then shift back. And then one more time, lunge forward, push into the wall, shift back, and then reach your right arm. And the key thing here is don't hunch over into your left thigh. Really think about lifting. This is a front body stretch. Is that. Come back onto your sits bones. We're going to get your QL really quick. Okay, so you're going to take a wide-legged stance, draw your right heel into your pelvis. Take your left elbow, either bring it on the inside of your thigh or on the top of your thigh. If you need to put a block underneath it, do that. Roll your right shoulder back, ground down through your right sits bone. Okay, flex your left foot and then reach your right arm up and over. Keep rolling your right bicep behind the ear. Keep grounding down through your right sits bone. Breathe into the low right side of your back. Come up to center, take your left hand to your right knee, lift your spine, inhale. Exhale, gently look over your right shoulder. It's not a deep twist. Good, and then come back to center, and we're going to switch sides. So your right leg is going to go out. Your left heel is going to draw in towards midline. If this is uncomfortable to sit in, just sit on a block or bend your right knee, okay? If you can't even get the length in your hamstring and you're like, oh my God, this is totally uncomfortable, sit up tall, bend your right knee. Just admit where your body's at, or else you're not going to feel the stretch where we're driving it towards. Press the right arm on the inside of the thigh, reach up and over with the left. Keep rolling your left bicep behind your ear, keep reaching out of your left side. And I always say to my clients, like, rather than like reaching like soggy hands, extend and lengthen. Bring some awareness to your body where you're trying to feel the stretch and lengthen out of it. But back to center. Bring your feet together. Again, if this is uncomfortable, sit on something. Lift and lengthen your spine. Press down gently on the inner thighs. You're resisting lightly. Nice stretch for the groin. And then release that. Roll down onto your back. Taking a supine twist, arms out to a T or to a field goal sign. Drop your knees over to the left. Look over to the right. Grab onto the outside of your right leg. Pull down as you push up. Make sure you're breathing through the twist. And then switch. You might need to scoot over if you're limited on space like I am. Drop the knees over to the right. Open up to the left. Grab onto the outside of your left leg. Pull down as you twist open to the left. Look to the left. Come back to center. Grab onto the front of your knees. Push your knees away from you as you round your back. So you're kind of hanging out in this like hammock pose. Round your back there. And then come all the way up, finishing off with some neck stretches. Those of you in there, I know you have tight necks. Drop your shoulders. We're going to do this one again tomorrow with the bike. Draw your ear over to the left. If you need more of a stretch on the right, then draw your right hand behind you. You can even reach up and over, but it's just the weight of your hand. Don't pull on your head. And then turn your head towards your left shoulder. Come back up to center, drop over to the right. You can see if you're looking at the screen, I've got definite limitations on my right side because I'm doing everything with my baby on the left side. And then turn towards the right shoulder, or sorry, reach your hand over if you want. I hope it's a beautiful day where you guys are. It's a gorgeous day here. Turn towards the right. Come back up to center, drop the chin of the chest, find your clavicle, the bone spans the shoulders, push in and pull down, and then lift your chin the other way. Open and close your mouth. Come back up, interlace the hands behind the head, push the head back into the hands, and then override and pull down. Tips of the elbows come to each other. Come back up to center, draw the hands to your heart center, keep your eyes closed. And I want you to imagine yourself out there on the track or on that clay field. I don't know where you're running today, but I want you to envision yourself there. Okay, so see the road in front of you, see the final destination, and then pick any color that you like, any color that brings you peace and tranquility and softness. For me, it's the color of the ocean. And today, the ocean, I'm going to show you the ocean really quick. Open your eyes for a second. There's the ocean. Oh, actually, yeah, there's the ocean way out there. It's a beautiful day. So pick whatever color works for you. And I want you to see that color starting with your feet. See that color kind of encapsulating your feet. And then see that color rising up through your ankles, into your shins and your calves and your knees, up into your thighs and your hips, And then see it nourishing your belly and see it wrapping around your lungs and feeling that great air that you can produce out of your lungs. See it enveloping your heart, right? Your beating mechanism. And then bring it up into your shoulders and have it relax into your shoulders and your neck, into your face, your cheeks, your nose, around your eyes, calming around your eyes, and then finally in the crown of your head. So you're totally wrapped in this color that makes you feel good. Take a nice deep inhale, breathe that color in one more time. Exhale any residual tension that you're feeling, let it go. 2 more breaths. Inhale, nose. Exhale, tongue out. Last one, inhale, nose. Exhale, tongue out. Thumbs to your third eye. Remind yourself to think good thoughts, kind thoughts, happy and healthy ones, thoughts that wish well to you, to others. Go to your lips and remind it to speak good words, happy and healthy words, words that wish well to you and wish well to others. And then finally to your heart, thank yourself for having a strong, resilient body, strong, resilient mind, and also for taking the time and energy to like chill out, and take it easy, because not everything is about intensity. I am learning that each day. And blink the eyes open. Happy and a healthy day, everybody. Have a great run. I will see you tomorrow for the bike. Take care. Bye.